gorgeous people. Welcome to the Hair It First podcast, where great hair meets real life. We're your hosts, Tessa,
Monica,
and Michelle.
Three stylists, moms, besties. We're keeping it real about beauty, business, and the chaos of motherhood.
We're here to share stories, laugh way too loud, and maybe spill a little shampoo along the way. Just a quick heads up, we're not making any medical claims or giving professional advice here, just sharing our own thoughts, opinions, and experiences.
So grab your coffee, your favorite blanket, and let's hair it first.
Good morning and welcome back to Hair It First podcast. You're with Monica, Michelle, and Tessa. If you are returning, thank you for following along with us. If you're brand new here, put on your big girl panties because it's always a ride. How are you girls this morning?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. It is a beautiful, beautiful day today here. How about it, you guys, is in your areas?
Freezing.
The sun is shining. We had 80s and 90s all last week, and it's been like low 50s, 40s, 30s at night. So we go from heat to air conditioning. You know, it's fine. But the sun is officially shining.
Yep.
So can't hate it.
Trees are
Too
blooming.
much at this point. Yeah.
It's pretty. It's very pretty.
Yeah.
But I'm ready for like summer. 90 degrees.
Ugh.
I want to lay. I went to Walmart and got this. It's like a tanning little pool thing. It just puts a little bit of water in the bottom. It's got a cup holder and a pillow, and I'm so excited. I want to use it so bad.
I got one
But-
last year.
Did you?
Yes. And I love it.
I said I
I've
got
never
it for
seen
my 16-year-old, but I in fact did not. I got it for me, and she could just borrow it.
You can use it when mom's not using it.
Yeah, like when am I gonna have the time to use it? Is the real thing.
I used mine twice last year.
Like I don't even have
Because
time to
I
go to the
didn't
gym.
Yeah, me neither.
It's ridiculous.
I actually was going to bring my weights in here while we were doing this and just do some arm workout. Because I looked at my arm yesterday. I had a short sleeve shirt on. I was like, what in the hell is happening? It's all I mean, I am going to be 56, but man. Oh.
Girls, I saw this thing. This woman had got, you know how this part jiggles?
Uh-huh.
She had gotten a girl on a swing. So that way when she went like and shook her arm, the thing swung. It was so...
That's hilarious.
Honestly, it was so funny, but it was so cute. It was like a little stick figure girl on a swing, and when she shook her flab, it like was the girl swinging.
I love that.
It was hilarious. I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna have shaky pudding, I call it shaky pudding. If I'm gonna have shaky pudding, I at least am gonna put a girl on a swing, make it fun. People are gonna look at it anyway. You might as well
Yep. What's this
make it enjoyable.
Well, if you bring your arm weights in, be cautious of where you put them, because I don't know if you guys recall at the very beginning of Firmaglow, and I was new to Zoom calls and things. And one morning I was rushing so hard to get in here in front of the camera for a Zoom call. And you know, sometimes we don't wear the proper bottoms because you can't see it. So we always make sure we have tops. Well, I made it in here in a sweater and my underwear. But nobody could tell until I got up to get something and tripped over my arm weight. Ass in the air. And I was like, mortified. I laid in the floor for a second and they were going, they seen me fall, but didn't see my ass. Thank God.
That's
So,
funny.
Wear your bottoms and watch where you put your weights.
Noted.
No,
That is great, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how real is that? Like, I remember, like, during COVID, I would literally just get my top half ready if I had, like, a meeting or something. And the bottom half of me was definitely not business.
Yeah.
And everybody was doing it. Like, you'd have you on your nice, like, collared shirt with, like, a blazer top, like, looking professional, getting your life together. And underneath, you were in pajama pants, or that's what my girls would do when they log on for school, because the teachers were like, you don't show up in your pajamas. Like, come on.
Yeah.
But they go to school, and my oldest definitely goes to school in what looks like pajamas every day. That's irrelevant. So they would have like a regular shirt on and they'd have their pajama pants on the bottom half. And they're like, what, are they going to ask to see my pants? And I'm like, you better hope they don't. Be sitting there in underwear.
Did you guys do like mini color things for your clients to do their color at home? So the color company I work with, they sold us these, it was like a little, what do I want to say? Think of like an eyeglass or eye contact case, but deeper. And then it went down into a nozzle. And so we would put color in developer and then they could do like, you know, an inch on the top and then their sides. So it would get them through so they weren't using shit color. And I would put it on my porch with directions. I would give them gloves, a brush, a throwaway cape, this product, in a bowl. And then like when they, you know, because it lasted a little bit longer than just one treatment or one color, then they wouldn't get all that the second time. But I put instructions in there and it looked like, I think of like Mary Kay with all their little all their bags of stuff with people's names on them. That's what my front porch looked like. And I had an envelope out there and people would drop their money in and take their bag.
I knew people were doing that, but I was like, nope. I promise you guys, I will not touch my hair. I will not wax my face. I will not, nothing until we go back as well. We all had huge mustaches and beards, overgrown, burnt eyebrows, you know, roots, hair. Now, some of my clients would call me crying because they were sick of their kids and got drunk and cut their hair with the kitchen scissors. You know, I had to fix some things. Some things I couldn't fix. We had to let grow out when we were finally able to go back. But
that was such a hard, like, I didn't do that. And it's crazy to me because looking back now, the people that I have still that come in like every 3 weeks for their root touch up, they were the ones that were like, girl, it's fine.
Right.
And then the ones that I see like once every 6 months are like, can you please take me? And I'm like, listen, if Kim, who I see every 3 weeks, like clockwork, that is 100% gray and is a level 4, can handle not seeing me, so can you. Like, if she's out there living her life, you as well. You can live your life with no gray and you want your balayage touched up. But it was crazy. Like, people were like, I'll come to your house. And I was like, I don't want you to come to my house.
exactly.
I had just found out I was pregnant with Colton. We had our first doctor's appointment March 17th. I got my positive pregnancy test on Valentine's Day, and we went to our first doctor's appointment on March 17th. And then the world shut down like a week later. So I'm like, no idea what is going on. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to have a baby in the middle of the like, what does that look like? Am I going to have to deliver alone?
My niece.
I went to all of our doctor's appointments alone. Like I would FaceTime him so like he could see things. But like the first time my doctor ever met him was the day we delivered.
Wow.
And she walked in and Colton was huge. In utero, the boy was ginormous. She would walk in and be like, girl, why is your baby so big? And I'm like, she is, shout out to Dr. Gordon. She is my favorite. She was my favorite doctor I've ever had. She was so real with me. And she looked at me like, why is your baby so big? Like, your baby is huge. And I'm like, listen, I'm not huge. So if this baby's too big, you're going to have to cut it out. Like, we're not doing that. So they ended up, I was insulin dependent diabetic when I was pregnant. So we went in to have him. And she looked at Craig and was like, that's why your baby's so big. And I was like, it is in fact true. That is the truth. And then when our doctor's office closed in the middle of my pregnancy with Raylan. So she was gone. I was 32 weeks pregnant and had to transfer doctors.
Oh.
So I was panicking. And this woman is so amazing that she did not have any privileges at AAMC and was going to get privileges to come deliver my baby. And she ended up not being able to get there. I had her that morning at 8:30, and at 10:45, that woman was in my room holding my baby.
Awesome.
And she was like, I wasn't here to deliver her, but damn sure I'm going to be here to see her. And like the real doctor, like my doctor that delivered her walked in and was like, hey, Dr. Gordon. And she was like, this is my patient. She's been my patient for 5 years. I've been through 2 babies with her. I'm coming to hold my baby. And she was like, I wasn't saying anything. I was just checking on her. She was like, she's fine. You can go.
Oh, that's so cute. So
Yes.
sweet. Those type of doctors mean everything. Not enough of them left in the world.
There is not. And I feel like doctors today, like it's really hard to find one that actually listens to you. Do you know, like truly listens? Like I know my body. I know what's going on with my body. I know when something doesn't feel right. Just because your textbook tells you that this is what's wrong, like I know me.
Well, you got to get them to look up from their computer because they're literally like, they ask you, they don't, like, even the nurses don't even look at you. They're just like, are you feeling depressed? Do you want to harm yourself? And they're clicking boxes, clicking boxes, clicking
Yep.
boxes, clicking boxes. I'm like, are you going to look at me? Because sometimes what I'm feeling is not on your list
Yeah.
of things. Or you
That
might notice
or-
something.
They're so quick for women to be like, it's your hormones. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's actually not, in fact, my hormones. Like, I'm telling you that something is wrong. Don't tell me that it's my hormones. Don't tell me it's because I'm premenopausal or perimenopausal or I'm going through menopause. Like, let's get down to the root of what's going on. But they don't do that because they have like 15 minutes allotted for you and they're already running 45 minutes behind.
Well, that's when you need to go to a naturopath, and that costs thousands
Yeah.
out of pocket.
And it's not covered under insurance.
Nope.
And it's because the naturopathic doctors are the ones that are actually getting to the root of your problem. And that doesn't make Big Pharma any money.
100%.
$0 and 0 cents.
The naturopath doctors are what doctors used to be. You know, they look at you, they touch you, you know. It's, yeah.
Have you guys ever heard of Dr. Casey Means? She wrote a book called Good Energy or Clean Energy or something like that. I'll have to look it up. She was she is an MD. She was in her 4th year residency for ENT. And this woman had come in that was having her 2nd or 3rd surgery. And she looked at her, I guess like the person that was like on over top of her and was like, yeah, but this isn't like she's going to keep coming back in with the same problem. Like, how do we fix the root cause of the problem? Because she's a surgical student. And he was like, we cut. That's what our job is. And she ended her surgical residency and said, I will never cut somebody again until I figure out why things are the way that they are and what the root cause is. And she wrote this amazing book. And she was like, it just doesn't make sense. Like nobody is trying, as doctors, we're taught to write scripts. Just write a script. There's a medicine to fix it. Write a script. But nobody's figuring out why it is the way that it is. And it is an amazing, amazing book to read because she's so authentic. And she's so, I don't know, she's just so real. And she gives you like stories, like she lived it. And her book was so amazing. I listened to it on Audible because I don't have the brain capacity
That's funny that
to
you're
sit
talking about
down
a book.
and read a book.
I just brought this in because I bought this when I went on vacation. I never did. I never
Girl.
read it. Ironically, this is who everybody thinks I look like, is Mel Robbins.
It is. I've listened to it 3 times.
Husband's
You have?
ex-wife.
Yeah.
3 times.
Yeah.
I'm actually I'm reading it for the 3rd time, like
Yeah.
right now. It plays in my car.
I need
Look.
to get the book.
The Let Them Theory. I'm on chapter 19. This is the 3rd
Yeah.
time I've read it.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's going to change my
Her
life,
book-
right?
her books on the Atomic Habits and the 5-second rule are amazing. Amazing.
Yep.
I
she's
love
good.
her. And she has such a, Courtney says she likes to fall asleep to listening to her. She's just got that voice that's just like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I fall asleep to Matthew McConaughey every night, so who am I to judge?
Love him.
He's on the Calm app, and he reads me a bedtime story every night.
I like Samuel L. Jackson's bedtime stories.
Ooh, he's a good one too.
Yeah, but
He is a good one too.
Have
Monica.
you ever heard one?
No. Is
I
he
have
like
you-
murder?
No, he is cussing the whole time. It's the funniest. They're the funniest bedtime nursery rhymes ever. So sometime check out those.
Okay, this is what this book's called. It's called Good Energy.
Good energy. I'm gonna write it down.
Good Energy.
What?
Yes. Gotta love it. I love a good book, like a good self-help book. Because I feel like when I'm listening to it, I'm like, look, that is totally doable. And the let them theory, that you would think that you're like, when I first listened to it the first time, I was like, no, I'm not letting people just walk all over me. And it's not what it is. It's giving you your power back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm going to let them be however they want to be. And I'm not going to let their negativity influence my positive. And I'm really, really, really bad about that. I don't know what it's called, but I'm the type of person that, like, if somebody else is in a bad mood, it almost like transcends to me, and then I'm in a bad mood. And I could have been in the best mood ever.
Mine is
So,
more
like-
when people do things wrong. Like when I say wrong, like not my wrong, just ethically wrong. I have a hard time letting that stuff go. And I learned just in the last, 10 years of my life, when you get upset like that, it ruins your day, not theirs.
Yeah.
And so like you just said, you're giving them the power to ruin your day. And
Yes.
no, you take your power back. So that's why I want to, I'm waiting for a time that I could dive into this. And I've got my highlighter ready and all that jazz, but I've just decided I'm not letting people do, and I'm not saying it doesn't happen every now and again, because it does. But, I kind of learned through my divorce. It didn't bother them. It was bothering me for, a year and a half. And just every time I thought about certain things, I would just inside. And then I just started going to a happy place. Anytime you think about something that really, really upsets you, and I know this works because I did it. When you think of something that really gets you fired up, think of the happiest time in your life and you retrain your brain. And that is how I got over all the bullshit of my divorce.
I also kind of do what you do. Like, I think, is it affecting them the same way that it's affecting me?
Never.
Like,
Never.
is it bothering them the way that it bothers me? Because if it's not bothering them, why am I letting it bother me? It doesn't have anything to do with me. And that's the other thing. I've only started and it's never perfect, but I'm like, okay, is this a big deal in this moment, or is this a big deal in general? Like, am I making a mountain out of a molehill because I'm tired or I'm hungry or things like that? Or is this truly bothering me? And I have a theory that if it bothers me for more than 24 hours, it actually bothers me. If I'm over it, I try to let things sit with me for a little bit, before I say something, because I'm like, is this bothering me in this moment? Or is this truly bothering me? And I'm really bad at reacting. I'm a very reactive person.
And then I'm over it.
So
yeah.
yes. And then I'm like, shit, I made that a huge deal.
Mhm.
And I'm really not that worried about it anymore. But now I've made it a big deal. So do I need to continue to keep making it a big deal because I've just already made it a big deal? And then I overanalyze that.
Oh, everything. Yes, me too.
Tessa, do you do that? You don't do that?
I take in everything, but I have learned in my old age that from now on, I'm not going to sit on it. I'm not going to let it bother me. I'm going to say it when I don't give a crap who, what. I'm saying it. I'm over it. And honestly, I'd really done well getting to that point. And lately, I have not been doing that. I'm letting it just simmer. And it's weighing me down. And I don't like that feeling because I will go to bed with it. I will get up with it. It is 24/7. I don't sleep. That's all I think about. And so I got to get back to, because it was the most sad. I mean, I was like, when I decided I was just going to start coming out with it, if something made me mad, if something made me sad, if it's something, I'm not going to hold it all in anymore because that's hurting me. Whether it was affecting them like it was me or not, I didn't care. Don't put me in that situation. Don't tell me that stuff. And then maybe I, so, I have been finding myself holding back more again lately, and I find myself back in a space I don't like.
Okay.
And so, and also I have had it with someone that's negative 24/7 is the most draining thing ever. We can all be negative at times, and we can all share things that are really, but when it's 24/7 negative, 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 it's like, I can't be around that person no more. I have got to separate myself. But, I don't know.
I feel like that's you acknowledging that and saying, like, I know I'm back in a space that it is not good for me. Like, I love that because we're going to make sure that you just speak your mind. I'd be like, how does Tessa really feel about it? Tessa.
Well, you know me. I usually will be like, but I wasn't always like that. I was like, there was a point in time where I was like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm going to just say, no matter if I'm the world's biggest bitch, I'm tired of, but all three of us are the same way where we take so much in and we are everyone's people. I'm sure you guys are like that. When people need something or they're sad or they're happy or they're hurt or they're whatever, you're their person.
Yeah.
And
it's exhausting.
If it's the most exhausting thing. And it's not that we don't love that. I want to be here for everybody as much as I possibly can. But what it can do to you, you have to finally wake up and realize the ones that are stuck in that pattern and never going to get out of that, and how you're going to let that affect you, because sometimes it just gets too overwhelming.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, positive thinking promotes a positive outcome. You can look at your cup as half full or half empty.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter. There's still the same amount of water in it. But are you going to look at it as it's half full, or are you going to look at it as it's half empty? And positive, like the positive vibes do rub off on people.
For sure.
Yeah,
like I know that I can get on this in the morning and be in the worst mood. And if you two are positive, we're all positive. Like it's a flip switch. A switch flips.
Yeah.
But like there are also days where we walk in here and we all in the same boat. Our boat is sinking. But we can bail that water out together. And I feel like as long as you find your people,
yes,
it does feel like those little things that maybe feel like the whole world is on your shoulders. Your people can help take that weight off.
Yep.
Like I know I look forward to our shooting days every week.
Me too.
Because I know that when I walk in this room, all the weight of everything that's on the outside, we are 3 busy salon owners. We are very big in Firmaglow. We're stylist advisory board. Like we're doing all of these things and we're being here for all these people. But in this time, it's just us.
Yeah.
It's just us talking to our people.
yes,
Talking to our listeners and talking to each other. And, sometimes we have a plan and it does not go the way we were thinking, just like this episode. But for some reason, we all needed this.
Yeah.
we really did. And you're right, Monica. we can all be in the worst moods. We can all be so negative, even in our little group chat and on here in the morning before we start. But we pull each other out of it, and we know that this is a safe space where we can get all of that out. But we also know it's not a space that's going to keep us in it, and we're going to continue to drown the rest of the day.
Yeah. And you need to
Literally
find those
pull
people.
Each other's.
Yeah.
We pull each other out of it, and every single time, because
That is true.
And I love that, and I love the fact that this is such a safe space with you guys that I can do that. Like I can be put on my negative pants and not even mean to, but then I'm like, Tessa, good God, quit being so negative. Monica and Michelle are like, probably want to kill you, but then
we never admit to it.
pull each other. You guys are secretly texting.
No.
No. No.
But yeah, I love it. I love our relationship, and the fact that we've met once says it. You know, that's even bigger. The fact that we have met in person one time is insane.
And I am so excited for all of us to be together in July.
Yeah, it's gonna get so sloppy.
And we're gonna shoot a live stylist advisory board.
Yes.
All together.
Podcast, hopefully.
And a live podcast. Hopefully we can do that.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, I want to bring up, how about the fact that Kelly is she is the glue to this company.
Yes.
I call her Elmer. That's her nickname, is
Oh
Elmer.
my God, of course you do. That's funny.
do. She's like, I got to get a shirt and a hat. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get you one.
Oh my God, we should get her one and bring it to GlowCon.
Yes. But she brought to our attention the other day. She messaged Monica and Michelle and I.
Oh, yeah, this is so
said,
cool.
I've seen this, and she's like, I don't remember how she said it, but she was like, you can't tell me that God didn't put this together. So in the company, we all have numbers. My number is number 2.
I'm number 28.
28, and Michelle's is 228. And she's like, how crazy is that you three? She's like, God totally.
This is what she said. Hey girls, so this is extremely random, but it's something that I noticed the other day, and I thought it was, wow, such a God moment. So Tessa, your BPID is number 2. Monica, your BPID is 28. And Michelle, your BPID is 228. You cannot tell me that the three of you were not meant to be besties and to be doing what you're doing together.
I love it.
Me too.
And she was like, it made my day when I noticed it. And I'm like, there's so many God moments out there.
Yeah.
And when you work with people that are all aligned the same way, like Kelly literally does most of the back end stuff for the company. Like she is busy.
Yes.
And she took time out of her day to text the three of us and be like, I noticed this, and this is such a God moment. Like, I had to tell you.
Yeah.
Like, and to me, that shows a lot about the people that we have in our company.
Yep.
Zillion%.
Like,
Zillion%.
since we've been on this podcast, I've gotten a text from our CEO. Like, you tell me how often that happens in other companies.
Right.
I've been in a lot of companies before, and I ain't never heard from the CEO at 9:00 Eastern time on a Monday.
Yeah.
Like, you just don't do it. And, she's texting us at 3:00 in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
She doesn't sleep.
She doesn't
have an alarm clock.
Tony, I wake up and I'm like, voice memo from Tony. That's about right. But you're an hour behind us. You are an hour behind us, Tessa. So our 5:00 in the morning text message is really a 4:00 in the morning text
Well, I
message.
get him at 2:45 a.m. sometimes.
Yeah, because she wakes up about 3:30 and goes to the gym and stuff.
And I don't mind. I'm like, all right, well, workday has started.
Has begun.
Here we go. Let's do it. Why am I wasting time in bed?
But see, when you love the people you work with and you love what you do, it makes a 3:45 text message be like, you know what? Let's get out of bed. Let's get something done. You know, I do my best work in the morning.
Yep, me too.
And they say that I think it's your first 3 hours of wake time, you're the most productive you'll be all day because you're firing on all of your cylinders.
Yes.
I've read that somewhere.
Well, look how
But-
productive we are.
Right?
I'm so productive.
But I tell people that all the time, Monica, and they're like, man, are you just absolutely exhausted? You know, with the salon, with everyday life, and then with Firmaglow. And I'm like, I am. I absolutely am. But it's the best exhausted I've ever been in my whole entire life. It does not bother me. I absolutely love it. When I wake up in the morning, I'm so excited to start my Firmaglow day. I'm just so excited about it. I'm excited to get to the salon. I can't tell you the last time I said that.
Right.
I'm so excited now because it's lit a new spark under me
Mhm.
to love what I do, and I love my clients. I love them.
I love mine too.
Love them so much. They're
Yeah.
my family. But you sometimes get burnout as a
Yeah.
hairdresser, and this lit a spark that I needed so much. So
Me too.
I just love
100%.
it.
I
You
love it.
guys, when we started this episode, you guys, all you listeners out there, we had topics. And we did not talk about one of our topics
No.
in this.
But that's
So-
okay.
It is.
We're going to talk about it next time.
Yeah, look at us. This is how comfortable we are with what we're doing. We just start talking and it's just the best. It's so easy. I love it.
I know. I love you guys.
I love you guys more.
I too.
Okay, well, we will talk to you all next Friday and hope to see all the ones that have stayed along with us this far. Hope you keep staying along, and all you new ones that have joined in, hang on.
It's going to wait for the ride, baby.
Wait for the ride.
See you next time.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
And that's a wrap on this episode of Hair It First. Thanks for hanging out with us. We hope you laughed, learned, and maybe felt a little more seen through all of the good hair days and the hot mess ones too.
Remember, we're just sharing our own thoughts and experiences. No medical claims or professional advice here, just real talk from stylists and moms who get it.
Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and share Hair It First with your fellow beauty lovers and boss moms. We will catch you next time with more stories, laughs, and probably a little conditioner in our hair.